Hey everybody, it's your boy, and I thought I'd make a quick reaction video to the final announcement that Elon Musk has finally bought Twitter. And for many people, they think this is an amazing thing that has happened. The dark days are over on Twitter. Now we can finally return to how it was before, almost a decade ago, when free speech was the norm. We could say whatever we wanted, back when things were great and based. Well, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work out quite like that, depending on where you come from. Even before the first deal failed, he was already rolling back this talk about it being a free speech platform, saying that in regards to free speech, he will respect the laws of every country. So that means if you're in a country that allows Twitter but has terrible free speech laws, yeah, you don't have free speech on Twitter. So that means that they will work with the British police to arrest you for being grossly offensive. He will do nothing to prevent that. He will not do anything. If anything, he will be working with the authorities to silence you. Moreover, let's not forget that the guy is a massive China shill. Already, Chinese activists are trying to make sure that he removes all these labels that Twitter uses to label people when they work for the state or if they work for a particular media corporation. And it's very important that these people are labelled because they like to pretend that they're not government agents. They like to pretend that they're private citizens who work for private organisations when they don't. They're party apparatchiks working for party organisations. And you can guarantee that Elon most likely will remove these labels from these apparatchiks because, well, let's just say he needs their lithium, he needs their factories in order to build his expensive electric cars, and he has done quite a lot over the years to placate the Chinese Communist Party in order to receive these bonuses and have these deals with the communist government. Yeah, this guy claims to be based, people think he's based, yet he works with one of the worst governments on the planet. And you can't get more China shill than saying that Taiwan should just give up its sovereignty and just become part of China only in a Hong Kong style of government. Yeah, because that worked so well for Hong Kong. The Chinese totally went by their word and totally didn't decide to go in there and crush the Hong Kongers and incorporate them way before they agreed to do so. Oh, and he also wants a Western style version of WeChat.
They have been working on an edit button for a year.
Well, it's a tricky situation. And it's incredibly complex.
Yes, come on, indeed. I mean, we don't even have an app that's as good as WeChat in China. And in China, you can live on WeChat, basically. Yeah. It's everyone's like, you live on WeChat, you do payments, you do everything. It's like, yeah, it's great. Basically, WeChat's kick ass. And we don't have anything like WeChat outside of China. So I was like, my idea would be how about if we just copy WeChat? Hey. Copy them.
Buys Twitter, copies WeChat.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
WeChat is essentially Chinese Twitter, only you can do a little bit more with it. You can even do mobile payments. In fact, it has been described as an app for everything. And you may think, oh, that's great, we can have an app for everything. We can do this, we can do that. As Elon said, only WeChat is a large part of the mass surveillance network in China. It has been banned in India and in America because, well, they will have backdoors. They will be able to access foreign citizens' accounts and information, as they've been able to do with TikTok, and it's all part of the social credit system. We're out of the frying pan and into the fire, because now we have not only a communist stooge, but we also have somebody who wants to bring over that authoritarian system here, but not via the state necessarily, though he certainly has links with the state, but via private means. Private in quotation marks, obviously. And that's just among other things. Here's what I expect will happen with Twitter. It will become far more friendly towards the CCP. You will see a lot of Chinese dissidents get cracked down upon by Elon Musk because that guy wants to make money, and the only way he can make money at the moment that isn't through Twitter is through his various businesses like Tesla and SpaceX. For that to happen, he must placate the Chinese government. In order to placate the Chinese government, he must deal with their dissidents on Twitter. So you will see the likes of the Great Translation Movement, China Uncensored, Falun Gong accounts, etc. all will be cracked down upon and will be censored when Xi Jinping demands it. He's not going to risk his revenue streams in China, is he? If he does risk them, and he does decide that actually principle is more important than his company, then yeah, you know what? I'll admit I was wrong, but I don't believe it because all his actions in regards to China and in regards to how he conducts business and his general hypocrisy in regards to his public image and how he actually acts in the world, I think it's reasonable to assume that, yes, this guy is not going to create a second golden age of Twitter. And in fact, nothing will really change other than you will be able to criticise the Democratic Party a bit more, but you won't be able to criticise the CCP or any of China's allies. Now, what about Twitter in terms of reforming it? Well, he's already gotten rid of the CEO, which is good, and the CFO or the SJW stooges. That's pretty good. But will he have the foresight to make sure that they can never be hired there ever again? Those types of people. That remains to be seen. Who knows? All this hard work he's done to achieve this, there's a lot more that he needs to do in order to make sure it is definitely leftist free. But it will not be leftist free, will it? But anyway, I think I'll end it there. It's been your boy, and I'll see you all later.